It is Control Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM. It is Control Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. Good morning, everybody. I'm Gary Garver here with the guru of the ghetto, Jigga Jones. Good morning, Jigga.
Well, I guess I would say good morning for everybody that's doing the good morning thing on the good morning day.
Yes, it is. It's Cyber Monday. Are you shopping?
I woke up today is a good morning, whether you believe it or not.
Amen.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people forget that.
I'm so happy to be waking up every morning. In fact, I woke up so early this morning, at 3:30 this morning.
Oh. You have some friends that working at the Border Patrol to call you this morning?
No, my mom had to go to the bathroom, and anyway, she's using a walker, so I'm hearing the walker, and it sort of woke me up, but that's okay. We'll get into that. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was beautiful, man. You know, I ate a lot of food. We did we fried the turkey this year.
You fried the turkey?
Very good.
Yeah, it was. What did you do?
Yeah,
Put it in a boiler?
Fry it.
Oh, you put it in a frying pan or something like that, or what?
No, fried, like a deep fryer.
Oh, deep fryer. You put it in a deep fryer, huh? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like fried chicken, like fried turkey, man. It was good, man.
Right on.
I recommend anybody that gets the opportunity to do that one year. You don't have to wait for Thanksgiving to do it. That's what a lot of people, they make mistakes. You know.
Right.
It was real good.
Right. No, you know what? I'll do that because I don't want to screw up my turkey on Thanksgiving. In fact, Jigga, I did the whole Thanksgiving dinner on my own. My mom usually does it. I picked her up last week, Friday, and Saturday we were walking to her car, you know, to get some stuff out of her car, and she fell in my hallway.
Oh, Lord.
And hurt herself really bad. In fact, last Monday, I took her to the emergency hospital because she couldn't move. I mean, literally could not move. And I'm thinking, she's 81 years old. And I was thinking maybe she had broken a hip or something.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, Lord.
No. I'm saying I was scared, man. I was really tripping out.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And so I took her to the emergency hospital Monday morning at West Hills. We spent like 5 hours there. Thank God. She didn't break anything. They did a CAT scan and x-rays and the whole thing. She didn't break anything, but she still can't move. She hurt her groin muscle. It's right inside her leg.
Oh, man. That's that's damn near a sports injury. You know how bad that is. That lasts forever.
Yeah, it can last forever. So anyways, they gave her a walker, and she couldn't move for like 3 days. It was terrible, but lo and behold, usually she cooks the Thanksgiving dinner. So guess who cooked it this year? Guess who made the turkey for the first time? Who did the stuffing for the first time? Who did the yams for the first time? Scary Gary did it.
You know what, man? That's fantastic. Gary in the kitchen doing it.
I did it.
Man, you doing it.
I woke up
That's fantastic.
I woke up at 8:30 in the morning. I went and bought the Wednesday. I went and bought all the stuff. I said, Mom, we're still going to do the traditional Thanksgiving dinner.
You are something else, man. Because I would have just gone to Marie Calendar if it was me.
Well, listen. You know what? I was thinking about it for a second. For a second, it crossed my mind, like, let's just go buy. Let me go buy everything, and just that'll be it. But no, I said, I'm gonna make the Thanksgiving dinner this year. We're gonna still do it. We're not gonna cow down to some injury or something.
You must have had a lot of weed to be that relaxed to try something that fantastic.
Dude, I'm not smoking any weed at home anymore. The only time I smoke weed is on the golf course. So, anyways, I wasn't smoking any weed, but I was drinking. In fact, I didn't even drink that. Hold on, I didn't even drink that day because I went over to Judge Herb Dodell's house later on that evening. He invited me and my mom and my brother, but I said, hey, my mom's laid up. His wife actually did, Shelly, very good, nice person. By the way, for the people, Judge Herb Dodell is on this afternoon at 4 p.m. on KCAA. So I wanted to go to his party, so I didn't get loaded. But I did at 8:30 in the morning. I started with the turkey. So I'm like, Mom. So I took my mom, and by that time she could get on her walker. I mean, she literally could not get out of bed for like 4 days. By Thursday, by Thanksgiving, she was able actually to get up and walk just from my bedroom to where the kitchen is, which is about, I don't know, 10 yards. And she sat down, and I go, Mom, because I've never made a turkey, or I've never done stuffing or yams or any of that crap. I've never done any of it. So I'm like, Mom, at least, step by step, let's go through this. So Anyways, we started with the turkey, and you got to pull the gizzards out and all this crap, and then cook the gizzards. I'm like, whoa, okay. I didn't even know they had this stuff in the turkey.
Yeah, I just throw that in the trash.
No. You're supposed to boil it. So we boiled the gizzards and the bone and the whole thing, because it goes in the stuffing, bro. It goes in the stuffing. I'm learning this. This is Thanksgiving 101. So pull all that stuff out, wash the turkey. Then I get the stuffing going, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna probably turn out terrible. So she's sitting there telling me to cut up the onions and the celery and put the butter in, the whole 9 yards. And then I stuff the friggin' turkey, put the turkey in, and then I start doing the yams. And I guess you bake yams. I mean, they're sweet potatoes, and you bake the sweet potatoes, do the whole thing, put the brown sugar in the sweet potatoes, do the butter. Dude, it came out unbelievably good. I cannot even believe it. I mean, I should call my mom and tell her.
Congratulations, man. I'm glad to hear that it came out like that. That's beautiful. I like that.
It did. It came out fantastic. I was shocked, dude. I mean, I was shocked. Even my mom's like, man, this is fantastic. My brother loved it. My brother's a big, he's always like, man, it's all right. And it's, he's never real great about anything. I say, how's it taste? It's okay. This time he says, hey, Gary, this is really good. So, yeah, man, I did the whole 9 yards on Thanksgiving. I mean, dude, I tell you, I love women, because women, they bust their ass when they're cooking on Thanksgiving, and God bless our moms and wives and girlfriends and sisters or whatever, because I mean, I kudos, man, because that is a lot of friggin' work. It's crazy, but
yeah, man, it is. Like people like your grandmothers, your mothers, This generation today don't do too much of that. They all try to find out how to microwave a turkey, but
yeah,
that's what it is.
Microwave I was like hearing these people microwaving turkeys and defrosting their turkey in the microwave and all that. I was like, what's right? And these mini turkey, what's this?
Why don't you just dip it in gasoline?
Yeah,
there's just enough carcinogens in gasoline to make up for the microwave. You may as well just do that.
I mean, and then these mini turkeys. I guess these millennials are getting these little mini turkeys or whatever. What the hell?
The 8 pounds and under.
Oh, please.
It's a big trend.
Please,
and it's basically, it looked like it's almost like a big chicken.
Yeah. Right.
I've seen that, and they're doing that. I've seen that, and it's a big deal out here in Vegas. A lot of millennials out here. So, yeah, they doing that. Like, it was funny because we got a 20-pound turkey for $9 out here.
That's huge. 20 pounds for $9.
Turkeys, yeah. The big turkeys were not the draw. Everybody wanted these mini turkeys.
Mini turkeys. Give me a break.
So the stupid thing is, the bigger the turkey it was, the cheaper it was, because they didn't. The demand wasn't there. And this was, of course, 2 days before Thanksgiving, because they had a whole bunch of turkeys at first, and then all that was left were the big ones, and they had to price slash them. Because nobody was buying them, because these millennials want these mini turkeys so they could put them in a microwave. If it doesn't fit in a microwave, they don't want it.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I can't even imagine eating a microwave turkey. It's disgusting.
The trick is that you're supposed to take a container. I mean, I'm sure the millennials that do this, they tell you about this. You take a container, you put a little bit of water in it, then you put that container of water inside the turkey, so that when the microwave is cooking, it kind of steams from the inside.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, still, I think that's
it's a big thing. There's a lot of videos on it, but man, I don't want no turkey.
Come on, man. You don't.
My teeth precious. I'm not trying to break them on no.
Break. I mean, the leftovers are still. I still got leftover turkey that is. I made a sandwich yesterday while I was watching the football games. I made one for my mom, and I mean, the turkey still tastes great. So, I mean, if you got to microwave a turkey, that just takes the whole vibe and energy of Thanksgiving out for me. I don't get the whole microwave thing. But anyways, they can do whatever they want. The millennials are like, anyways, by the time they get to our age.
Space aliens that landed here.
Yeah, by the time they get to our age, the world might be, the climate change and all that. We'll talk about the climate change and the world ending. It'll be all over anyways. So screw microwave. In fact, one year I went on it. It was right. It was right when my wife, the year that me and my wife got separated, and I was going through my divorce. Me and a buddy of mine who was getting divorced at the same time. We went to Club Med. We did the Club Med thing in
oh wow,
in Cancun, right? In Cancun. So we went there for Thanksgiving week, right?
You did one in Bahamas, so that was the good one.
Yeah, well, this Club Med was Club Dead. I mean, it was terrible. I mean, it was god awful. The women were all bitter. It was Thanksgiving week. I'm thinking, oh man, it's gonna be a great party. There's gonna be hot chicks. You know, I'm single now. You know, blah blah blah. And they were just like the most unhappy women on planet Earth. But I met a couple cool people down there. But it was Thanksgiving dinner, right? We were thinking, oh, we're gonna have a great Thanksgiving dinner, and they fed us like little small turkeys, like pheasant. You know what I mean? We're like, what?
Pheasant.
Yeah.
Game hens.
Give me, game hens, man. I'm like, what the hell? Why don't the millennials will stop eating turkey? It's not politically correct to eat a turkey anymore. We're going to eat game hens and pheasants. You know, it's going to turn down to that. I'm telling you, right?
It fits in the microwave. It's an amazing thing, man. It was funny because I asked the guy at the market they call Smith's, Ralph's and Smith's out here.
Okay.
And, so the dude, I said, oh, is this turkey really $9? This 20-pound turkey? He says, yeah, nobody wants the large turkeys. All the young folks, they want the ones that fit in the microwave.
Oh, please.
Too big to fit in
please.
I said, it'll fit in my oven. It'll fit in my stomach. I'm taking it.
Well, anyways, it sounds like you had a great Thanksgiving. I had a very nice Thanksgiving. Did make the first meal, my first Thanksgiving meal. Now I know how to do it. It's fantastic. I mean, I want to thank my mom for teaching me how to do it. It's unbelievable. We had a great time, and then then all the football. We had all the football games. All I did this weekend basically was just sit around and watch football. I didn't even work out or nothing. Well, I went for like a 3-mile run around my park. That's about it. But it was just nice with the football games. It was just nice. It was just a good, nice, peaceful 4-day holiday. Did you go? And by the way, the Black Friday thing. Did you do any of the shop? Did you tell me you didn't go shopping on Black Friday?
I didn't go shopping on Black Friday, but I did go eating because there was all these places to eat for Black Friday specials.
Oh, really? Okay, I dig that. Now I can dig on that. There's Black Friday specials in Vegas. I'm sure there's tons of deals out there.
Well, yeah, because the deal was like in Summerlin Mall, they got all these places to buy crap, but in between, in the very middle, is the food court, and the food court's like full-size restaurants, not like in a regular mall. Man, in the place where OJ goes, that Grapevine place, boy, it was like you could get, if you ordered the regular entree, you got a free it's a small bottle of wine. It ain't no big thing, but they give you a free bottle of wine.
That's cool.
And it was fantastic. The wine they had was a grape, with a grape Suzette. Am I saying it right? Suzette, whatever. It sure was good, man.
Oh, that sounds cool. Well, anyways, people were like, this Black Friday thing is a total ripoff, and we said it on the air before.
People are killing each other almost.
Well,
man,
look at the kid.
The TV's running.
The kid in Alabama that got shot down at the mall. Somebody was shooting somebody else, and this poor black kid was just at the mall, and then the cops fired on him and killed him. We'll talk about that later on. But yeah,
people are protesting that too now, and they got a lawsuit going.
Yeah, I mean, this Black Friday thing's out of control, man. And by the way, if you wait a couple weeks or a week before Christmas or whatever, they're gonna have these deals for the next 4 weeks. Okay, it's just a ploy.
Even better than that, why kill each other over in the store when all you gotta do is be in the parking lot and smash the window of the car in the parking lot, just take it out of there.
And
that big TV.
Who wants to go park?
Hey,
by the way,
in the car.
Who wants to go shopping and not find parking spaces and be, mobbed and bumping into? I don't get it, man. I mean, unless you're bored out of your mind and have nothing better to do with your life, I mean, I'd rather just sit on my ass.
Barbara Streisand said that people wouldn't fight over Black Friday prices if they made more money per hour.
Oh, really?
That has nothing to do with it, man. If you make $1 an hour, you're going to try to go fight for this stuff because you're crazy.
You're crazy.
Because people get whipped into a frenzy with
this
crap.
What's going on?
Buy into the mass crap.
What's going on with this, man? I mean, this Black Friday thing's and now today
Never underestimate the stupidity of people in big groups.
Oh, please. The stupidity of humanity is crazy. In fact, yesterday I was you can make a right hand on a red light here in California. You can make a right-hand turn, right? So this guy's sitting there, and I'm trying, and it's a red light, and there's no cars coming. So finally, after like a minute of him sitting there, no cars coming, I honk my horn at him. And he goes, and then he pulls up next to me and starts, rolls down his window and says, "What's your problem?" I go, "Dude, you're stupid." He goes, hold on. He goes, "What do you mean? It was a red light." I go, in the state of California, you can make a right-hand turn on a red light. Okay? Hey, you know, and he's like, you know, like,
Nevada.
What a dope. And Nevada, too, and a few other places.
Most of the west side, most of the west areas, you could do that.
Yeah, please,
but, you know,
man.
And then, see, the big problem we have here in
Lawyer's
Vegas,
a foreigner.
man, and
what?
you don't have there in L.A. that I've noticed, is it aggravates the hell out of me here. People will go to sleep in the left-hand turn lane where you get a green arrow.
Oh.
You know,
No, they're on their phone.
Green, the arrow will turn green, and they'll sit there.
They're on their phone,
man.
screwing around.
Yeah,
they're on their
the
damn phone, man. They're stupid. They're spaced out.
Man.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Anyways, yeah, today is Cyber Monday. And I promise you right now, I'm not going to buy anything online. I will be waiting to go to the stores, but I'm going to wait for like a Tuesday night or a Thursday night. And no one, I'm going to get the same damn deal that you idiots on Black Friday and over the weekend. Excuse me, I'm sorry if you listen to the show, I'm not calling everybody an idiot for doing it, because I know some people want to go get the deals and get the $100 off whatever. But I don't understand it. I'm going to get the same deal in 2 weeks that you guys got. You're getting mobbed. But maybe people like being mobbed.
Know, there's a lot of people that buy into advertising.
They love it.
They buy into little people like to say, "Hey, I did this on Black Friday."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
and
not
you know
a
what?
joiner. I don't need to be doing what everybody else do.
Exactly. And you know, listen, hey, some people like to get in the Christmas spirit right away, and they get pumped up for it, and it's an annual thing with their friends or family or whatever. So I get it if you want to do that, but I mean, to mob and to run over people and to fight over something, that's what I don't get.
I'm not doing that.
That's
not
crazy.
Products,
yeah, it's nutty. Anyways, it is a side.
Hey man, let me ask you this question before you run away. Have you listened to the Alvin and Chipmunks Christmas yet? Because that's when people officially get into the Christmas mood.
No, but I can pull and we can play it today.
I'm just wondering.
I have not listened to it.
I already broke mine out when we got the Christmas tree out the garage.
Yeah, well, listen, when I start celebrating Christmas, when they have Rudolph and the Red-Nosed Reindeer on CBS. That's when or ABC.
Oh that's good.
With Burl Ives as Burl,
yeah,
he's the snowman. He's the snowman.
He used to have them. Yeah, he used to have them little things. Turn the page. You know,
exactly. All right, listen, it is Cyber Monday. Go out there and shop your brain out. Go ahead, spend all your money. By the way, the average person in America has spent between $700 and $800 between Friday and Cyber Monday. They're going to $8. I'll tell you right now, I haven't spent one penny in the last 4 days.
If I had $800 to spend, I wouldn't do that.
I know, it's crazy. Well, anyways, a lot of people like to get their shopping done early. Anyways, we're going to take a break. It is Control Chaos. We're back. Gary Garver here with the Guru of the Ghetto in Las Vegas, Jigga Jones. We have plenty to talk about. Holy moly. What's going on at the border? We'll talk about that after this.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 a.m.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
This is Judge Herb Dodell, and our show is called For the People. It's available every Monday at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, and we'll be talking about all kinds of things pertaining to the law and how it really works from the inside as opposed to the outside. So tune in and learn all you need to know about the legal system and how it works.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible. And yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
Hi.
Yeah,
Here we are.
How are you?
All right.
ask.
No, I'm not asking.
Wild.
I'm going more biblical.
Oh, we're going biblical now.
I'm going biblical now.
Okay.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to be in your next life?
Human being, I'm pretty sure.
Another one? I'm going to be a hawk.
Probably not the same one.
Hey, do you think Jesus would approve of offshore oil drilling?
What's that?
Do you think Jesus would approve of offshore oil drilling?
Don't you remember? He always asks like the.
Yeah, I didn't understand the question.
Jesus would approve of offshore oil drilling.
Oh, well, probably not. I mean, that's a silly question.
Well, I do silly questions, David. I've been interviewing you for like 10 or 11 years now.
Well, I don't think Jesus would, be involved in the debate about offshore drilling.
Question. You don't have to belabor that one. It's
Ever had a reach around?
What is a reach around?
I'll forget it.
Okay.
How about a Dutch oven?
A Dutch oven.
We'll have to ask our 19-year-old about these things.
I think I might have.
All right, take care, David. I don't want
a thing, or is that some kind of...
Yeah, you pull the covers over your wife and then cut a fart and make her smell it.
Oh.
There you go.
All right.
All right, take care. Try it.
Yeah, sure.
Jerry Garver, Jew of the... never mind.
I'm half Jew. Sephardic, by the way. Sephardic Jew. Spanish. All right. It is Controlled Chaos. Or Total Chaos if you're in Tijuana. KCAA 1050 AM 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver here with the guru of the ghetto, Jigga Jones. Jigga, you there?
Yeah, man. I'm here now.
Okay, cool. Now, listen, man. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened in the last 4 days, especially this border crapola in Tijuana. This is absolutely crazy, man, what's going on. It's so sad because I used to love going to Tijuana back in the day. You'd park right there on the border and then walk across, no problem, go into Tijuana, have some fun, because Tijuana is a pretty cool place to just go hang out.
I have a new respect for people that live in Tijuana. I didn't know they love this country so much. I will say, after watching the Mexican people actually defend our border better than we did, I felt bad.
Yeah, it's.
By the way, this morning, just breaking right now, BBC News reports the Mexico government will deport the group which stormed the border yesterday.
I hope so. Because I mean,
Well, all the detainees that Mexico's got, they're going to send them back to Honduras.
Yeah, you can check out this bridge that is the border crossing. It's wild how many thousands of people are out there. There's estimated between 5,000 to 9,000 people. I guess yesterday some people rushed the border. And by the way, it's not the U.S. Army or anything that's patrolling the border. It's basically it's a border patrol that's doing this. I actually
CBP.
I was watching CNN this morning, and they had the head of the border patrol on there, and he says that they're just being overrun, and they're the ones that put out the tear gas and stuff like that to turn back the immigrants. this is a bad scene, man. This is a really bad scene.
You can't say they're the immigrants. They're not immigrants.
Well,
they're
whatever
invaders.
they are. Well, listen, I'm not going to say they're invaders.
An immigrant, and there's a legal term, is a person that files with a country to move from one country to another. If they haven't filed papers to move from one country to another, they're not an immigrant.
All right, refugees.
The news will call them an
undocumented
immigrant. Okay. These people are literally invading this country. It is a monetary unarmed invasion of the country.
Well, it's a sad scene. Let's put it that way. It's a very sad scene. I mean, normally when at San Ysidro, that's the crossing. I've been through it many times going to Mexico. Usually it brings in 100 visitors a day. They basically have closed off the border. Who knows what the hell to do about this? This is just insanity. And there are people that are really, there for the right reasons to try to get away from.
There's a few. There's a handful. When we're talking of thousands of people, there are maybe 100 people with legitimate asylum claims. But here's the thing, man. And this is from Reuters. Reuters says if half of these people get into California, it will bankrupt Los Angeles County.
Well, you know what? I mean, like I said, we end up paying for a lot of
because in
stuff.
Los Angeles County,
yes,
you don't have to be a legal immigrant or a citizen to get benefits.
Yeah, well, believe me, I know that. I go, like I said, when I take my brother, he's on Medi-Cal and on disability because of his disease. And when we go in fact, I was at I'm constantly going to hospitals, it seems like every week, and I took him to all of you. And lo and behold, I mean, basically, and I'm not speaking out of turn when I say this. This is the truth, and people don't like hearing the truth. But we were basically the only white people there. I mean, it was all basically, Mexicans. Now, I'm not Hispanics. I'm not saying
you're telling the truth. Look, man, I'm black, and I can say it better than you can because you sound like a racist doing it by default. Because that's CNN.
Well, it's not being racist when I'm just saying what I see. When I see, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be there and they shouldn't get the care, but that's just the reality. And it is what it is.
You get the care last.
Oh, I couldn't get any care.
Well, no, but when you get the care, it's scaled on a tier. And unfortunately, quote unquote, people who are white are last on the tier when it comes to public health care.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Listen,
it's not official, but it is what it is, and calling it what it is. And I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or indifferent, but the thing is, what you're saying is true. You go to a place like Olive View. You go to a place like Compton General, which is a small emergency clinic. Killer King. Any of those places, they're overrun with people, and then we're talking about these people coming from these other countries.
If they're legally and all that, then they should get the health care that they I don't mind that, but I mean, how many, I just wonder in my mind, how many of them are illegal immigrants that are using our dime, my taxpayer dollars, your taxpayer dollars to pay for this stuff. This is and the homeless, the people that have grown up here and are homeless.
Are
not getting help. They're not getting help, and the veterans are not getting any help. So this is not a racist type thing.
They are getting the stuff that the veterans are getting is subpar because they hire these people that don't care about them. Which I thank Donald Trump for. One of the only things I could thank him for is for fixing the VA.
Well, that's some people say he is, and some people say he isn't. So I really don't know that much about it.
They made it. There was a lady that we used to call her. I can't even say it on the radio, but it was something in all that Hanoi something lady, and everybody knew who she was
Jane?
In West LA.
That's Jane. That's Jane Fonda.
Yeah, that's being nice. And they finally were able to fire her through the stuff that Trump put in. But this lady had more than 20 years in the business with the VA. She was unfireable. Had over 400 complaints in 1 year. And nobody could fire her because she had tenure.
Right.
And then when Trump signed whatever it was, she was out that next following Tuesday. And as people said, see you next Tuesday, that's what they meant.
Well, listen, I mean, the whole thing's broken, okay? Our whole immigration system is broken. It's crazy what's happening here. I feel bad for those kids out there and for the women out there that are trying to get away from terror.
There's women and children which make up 7% of the caravan, and it's been tracked by Reuters and the BBC that says, hey, this caravan is predominantly male.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say,
military-age men.
I was going to say, I also feel bad for the kids that ate their Thanksgiving dinner on Skid Row last week. You know, all over the country.
I don't.
I'm not talking about rape. I'm just talking about kids that were grown. Hold on. I'm talking about kids that are born here, Jigga. I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
LA Mission this year, I saw it on TV. They fed more people this year than they ever have. They had a record ability to feed people, which I'm so glad. Which shows that where you think everybody's heart is turning cold and black, it hasn't been. People's hearts have been expanding. Yeah. Fred Jordan down there at the Mission, he's done an amazing job with no money.
Herb Smith, the president of the Los Angeles Mission. No,
and Fred Jordan, the guy that gives out the
Mission,
the money down there.
Yeah.
And they've done amazing jobs down there. So there are people out here, especially in Los Angeles, there's very good, golden-hearted people out there.
Absolutely.
And don't forget that they exist, because when you see all this evil, it's hard to remember that dudes like that exist.
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, the thing is this is what's dividing our country, okay? This is the division of our country, is that, you know, there's people that are hardworking people that are not getting the benefits that people that basically live off the dime, off the taxpayers' backs are getting, and this is what's going on. This is why the South and the Midwest turned to Trump, because they're sick of it. You know what I mean? And they're sick of getting overrun. And that's why they went to Trump, because they went far right. You know, it's sad. It's sad what's going on. We should be able to help everybody out. You know, we really should.
I've got a couple friends of mine that are working the border. One guy is a CVP, another guy's in the Army. Both of them want the hell out of there because they realize that they're set in the middle of something that cannot go.
Oh, it's going to be it's a powder keg.
These people between you're talking about 7,000 to 14,000 people. By the end of the week, the rest of those caravans are going to hit Tijuana. Now, I've gained a new respect for the people of Tijuana, because they said, hey, we respect the United States. We respect the United States border. We love the people from the United States because they come down here and contribute to our economy, which I never thought about this, but the people of Tijuana love Americans.
Of course they do. I mean, dude, believe me, it's so much fun going down there.
It's really heartening to see them say, hey, we respect that you want to do your border, and you see these people from Tijuana are doing more to protect our border than we are.
Do they still have a pony show down there, if you know what I'm talking about?
The donkey show.
The donkey show? The donkey show.
They got a dude down there with a horse. We won't talk about the Mr. Ed show. I'm gonna call it that.
Wilbur.
He can take some of the horseman, you know.
Anyways, Tijuana is a great place to go, but now you can't go there because it's like
well, they had to close
Hell's
the border
Kitchen.
the other day. They tear gas the place.
I know, and Trump wants to shut down the border and all that.
The people of Tijuana, I've got to tell you, I never thought much of the people of Tijuana. I thought they was all just a bunch of people that didn't care about us. You know?
Oh, it's a great place to go party.
See it now. These people, they love America, and they talk about it, and they'll tell you President Trump was right. This is an invasion.
Yes,
and
it
the
is.
People of Tijuana will tell you flat out. And this is the same thing that happened in Europe to all those countries.
I wouldn't call it an invasion. You know what? I wouldn't call it an invasion. I just would think that there's.
If you look up the definition of invasion, it's a bunch of people coming.
Well, they're not. Listen.
Well, stop. It's a bunch of people coming into another country without official papers or documents or an invitation. That technically is an invasion.
Okay, well,
what it is. If you had 10 people come over to your house and kick your front door in, that's an invasion.
The LA County Sheriff's tried to do that one time. I wouldn't let them in. All right, listen, we got not really. And by the way, there's a record 14,000 unaccompanied immigrant children in U.S. custody. We have 14,000 immigrant children in U.S. custody. Who knew that? It's the whole thing.
How many children they got in custody? The young kids that didn't want to go to jail. A lot of them. Let them out too.
It's just complete chaos down there. And
stealing the radio, you got to go to jail. Hey man, I'm just trying to listen to some music.
Something's got to be done about this. I mean, the do nothing Congress has to do something about it starting in January, because this is getting out of control, and it's stupid. We got to do something. We got to fix this. We got to fix this. We got to fix this.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, for all of us. All right, it is Control Chaos. Jigga Jones in Vegas. I'm here in Encina, the Valley, and we'll be back with more chaos right after this.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM, KCAA.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
Mr. Aldrin, can I ask you one question? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you?
You know what? There's a lot of controversy going around nowadays because people aren't believing in the government that you guys didn't really go to the moon. Did you? I mean, did you really go to the moon?
I think so. Best I can recall.
Were you there?
We were there.
What was it?
A few of us. It was full of American cheese.
Really?
Yeah. Right. No Swiss cheese. No Russian cheese.
No Russian cheese?
No. I'm looking for caviar, but we didn't see any at all.
Would you like to fly again?
No, I'm working on people going to Mars.
Mars?
Mars.
I want to go.
Mars. You want to go?
Take me in. On to Mars.
On to Mars, of course.
Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Aldrin. God bless you.
Thank you.
The man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again. That's right. It's the second coming of Gary Garver.
All right, it's Controlled Chaos. I'm Gary Garver here with the Guru of the Ghetto, Jigga Jones, and that was Buzz Aldrin, who landed on the moon with Neil Armstrong. And he wants to go to Mars. I guess today, Jigga, NASA's landing a spacecraft on Mars.
Yeah!
Yes, it's happening at noon Pacific time. So they're landing a spacecraft on Mars. Why? I don't know. And why people want to go to Mars, I don't understand. Would you want to live on Mars?
Anybody that's kicked it enough on this planet knows we're crazy, and they want to get the hell out of here.
Well,
any train smoking off this planet's a good train to be on.
Dude, believe me. I like to go. I like to get away from society, tell you the truth. That's why I really don't go to the Black Friday shopping things and all that other stuff. I'm trying to avoid everything. But I don't want to go that far. I mean, that's
too far from the closest liquor store, so you know I won't be going there.
Yeah, I ain't going to get my bottle of wine or my Coronas on Mars. But it took like 6 months of flight to get to Mars. And
yeah, man.
It's like going in, and I guess it's gonna land. It's flying through Martian airspace at a speed of 12,000 miles per hour, and it must hit the atmosphere at an angle of precisely 12 degrees. Any shallower, and the probe will bounce off into deep space. Any steeper, and the probe will burn itself up in a spectacular and fiery death. So it's got to be right on the ball.
It's going to be on no pay-per-view for free on the NASA channel. So you can watch $1 million burn up, or you can watch $1 million. So I'm going to be glad to watch it. I'll be sitting there kicking it, saying, "Look at the money go, Jack."
Let's see. I wonder how much it. Let's see. I don't see how much. It doesn't say how much the spacecraft. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. So anyways, yes, we're landing on Mars. Didn't we land on Mars already? Didn't we put a...
Yeah, they had the rover. The rover's still running. The rover was only supposed to run for 2 years. But it found out the solar power lasts a lot longer than people thought.
I'm telling you, I don't understand why is it such a big deal again? I don't understand it, but it's landing. I guess on Mars, there's a Mars landing today with a spacecraft from NASA, and I guess we're going to get some more pictures and some more rocks or something. I mean,
you know what, man? That'd be something fantastic. We'd find out about Mars, because we already jacked this planet up. We're trying to look for the next place we're going to tear up.
Next place is Uranus. We're going to put
AVN. That's coming next year.
We're going to send
do that.
NASA's going to send a probe in Uranus.
Yeah.
Listen,
people like to see the stars.
I guess you would, huh? Hey, by the way, over the Thanksgiving weekend, over the Thanksgiving weekend, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson played a golf match for like $9 million. And it was on pay-per-view for like $20. I love golf. You know how much I love golf, but I wasn't going to pay $20 to see Tiger and Phil play for $9 million.
You didn't pay to watch that?
No, I did not.
Neither did I. We watched it on the bootleg.
You did? You watched it on the bootleg? And I heard it was boring as hell. From what I mean, everybody was saying it was a total complete
I think
dud.
The problem was that they didn't have the regular announcers for golf that were on it.
Oh, really?
I know that we all fell asleep, but we was happy that we bootlegged it. But normally the guys who do the announcing for golf are they're into the sport.
Right.
And the dudes that they had for this pay-per-view, they sucked. And there's no nice way to put it. They sucked because they basically and now he did this. Normally, like when you watch the golf, the guy says, "Oh, he's got this chance of that. He's going to use this wood. He's going to use that club. He's got a history." They know the stats and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
These guys didn't know jack doss about what they was going to do. They were like, "Okay, here you go. He got the club."
Wasn't Charles Barkley?
Like they got two.
Wasn't Charles Barkley doing the announcing too, or something like that?
He sucked.
He can't play golf. I mean, you ever seen Charles Barkley swing a golf club? It's funny as hell. So, yeah, I mean, and by the way, I don't want to see two multimillionaires playing for $9 million. I don't care. I mean,
I do.
I mean, I like those guys. Believe me, I like those guys. They're my two favorite golfers.
I would have liked if they played for a finger. They got so much money that the amount of money doesn't matter. But I say, hey, I'll play you and you lose, I'm gonna cut off your pinky finger.
Yes, play for a body part. Yeah, play for a body part or something, or play for a cause, like for the veterans or the homeless.
Let's leave it in the gutter with the body part. Hey, because that'll forever change your golf game. You lose a finger, that's a big bet.
That would screw everything up. That would completely screw.
Yeah, man. I want your ring finger.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We're playing for ring fingers up in this.
Your big toe. We're gonna. Hey, you make this putt, I get to cut your big toe off.
Yeah, and when they go for the big money, they're like, you already got your kids already. Guess what we playing for today?
Now that would be good. Now that's something I would watch.
Twig and berries showdown.
Exactly. Now that would be cool. Now I love that. That's funny. So, anyways, the Phil and Tiger match, I could care less. And Phil Mickelson, by the way, won on the 22nd hole. He won $9 million. So he got $9 million. Yeah, big. Please.
If you look at it, after Tiger hit the 22nd hole, he lost about $10 million because his wife found out.
So, anyways, that was sort of a bore fest that I heard. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was a bore fest.
Yeah, it sucked. I mean, they played good golf. I would definitely say nobody has played better golf, but the golf was phenomenal, but the announcing of it was horrible.
Well,
you had one dude with marbles in his mouth. I guess that was Charles Barkley. Okay, what is he saying? That's when he kicked the subtitles on the TV, and of course on pay-per-view it didn't work.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm black, so if I couldn't understand what Charles Barkley said, I'm sure a lot of white people said, who is the guy mumbling and speaking in tongues on the TV?
There's an African-American speaking. I can't understand him. Charlie, tell me, what's he saying?
All right, no, that's fine.
And Charles Barkley, he's a very good, well-spoken dude, but
I like Charles Barkley.
That day, you couldn't understand anything he was saying because he was Tiger Woods. Like, hey man, what's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was hungover.
I wasn't drinking that much.
Well, maybe he was hungover. You know, it was played in Vegas.
Yeah,
maybe he had been partying all night long. You know, speaking of partying, I guess Kim Kardashian, a little Kardashian news, said she was high on ecstasy when she got married and made her sex tape. Have you never watched the Kardashians? Keeping Up with the Kardashians? No. I've never watched it, not 1 second of it. But I guess
never interested in watching somebody naked. I don't personally know.
Well,
so,
you know, I don't mind that.
And all that crap don't get it for me.
I don't mind that, but I just hate the you know, that they got famous off of a sex tape, and the Kardashians have lived off and made multi-millions of dollars on that type of BS.
Because people are stupid.
Yeah, well, people are stupid. So what are you going to do? People are dumb and.
Hey, you know, if you smart enough to casually on stupid people, then hey, let the Kardashian fools go with it. You know, because they're the stupidest people I've ever seen.
So I guess
they're making money doing it. Good for them.
They're making tons of money on it. Anyways, I guess they're making
Oprah money.
Please on people's stupidity. So anyways, I guess last night on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian said she got married on ecstasy the first time, and she goes, I did ecstasy once and got married, and then she added that the drug use happened more than once. I did it again. I made a sex tape, like everything bad would happen. That tape was made with her then boyfriend Ray J.
Ray J, who turned out to be Gay J.
Really, he's gay?
Oh yeah, man! You want to finish seeing the rest of the sex tapes? Finish the Ray J sex tape. You don't throw up at the end of it. I tell you what, you'd be amazed.
I don't plan on watching it. No. So anyways,
we have 3 dudes, and he calls Gargle the men, and you can leave it at that. Because I tell you what, I wasn't smart enough to figure out what that meant. As I watched about 5 minutes of it and had to turn it off, and got pissed off. Stuff if you want to, but I have nothing against people to do that.
Who cares?
But I don't want to see
I
that.
don't want to be around it. I don't want to hear
it. It was like, this is going to be something funny.
Yeah.
And it wasn't funny. It was nasty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care what anybody does. I just don't want to be near it or a part of it or around it at all. I don't want to hear about it.
Hey, man, there's a lot of straight people that I know.
I don't want to hear about them either. I don't want them.
I don't want to know.
I don't like. Yeah, I like. You know, like I was at a bar a couple nights ago, and you know, just sitting there, hanging out, having a drink, and you know, there's a man and a woman, you know, right next to me, and they're like groping each other and making out the whole friggin' time. And it's just like,
France.
Like get away from me.
You see what's going on there?
No, what's happening in France?
The France people were upset. The France people have now got a gas tax, and they were dumped tons of manure on the front steps of their parliament there to show their disgust with the gas tax.
We should do that.
But see, as passive as the French people are, they're mad about a gas tax, and the people in California can't even vote to get rid of gas tax. That lets you know how wimpy people are in California.
Listen, we had a chance to vote down the gas tax, and for some reason it got creamed. I don't know why.
No, you got also. I know why. You know why too.
Yeah,
they lied on the thing. Jerry Brown and the big business people, they put these ads out and told you the bridges were going to collapse and all this crap.
Yeah.
And people, oh my God, I believe it.
Yeah.
Hey, the money you've been paying for the last 12 years has not gone to the bridges.
I haven't
now
seen
you're
one.
Cut the money off, and it's not going to happen.
I haven't seen one road fixed because of our gas tax. I haven't seen one road fixed.
And it hasn't happened because in the last 12 years, your gas tax money has gone to everything else but the road.
I hear you. Hey, by the way, just straying off of the Kardashian thing, I guess Robert Kardashian, who was OJ's lawyer and best friend, taught Kim Kardashian how to drive at 14 years old, so she could be the designated driver for her hard partying sister. So I mean, he even knew Robert Kardashian knew back then that
Yeah, you know
they
your
were
kids,
crazy.
man, and that's one thing people do know.
They were freaking crazy.
Like my grandfather told me, he says, I don't want to show you about guns, but I know you're going to live with guns anyway, so I'm going to show you don't do this. And he showed me what not to do, very early on because he knew I was going to be involved in it.
Well, that's good. At least you've never shot. Have you ever shot somebody, Jigga? Hello?
It sounds like an entrapment kind of question.
I'm just asking. I mean, I've never shot somebody. I shot some cans before, with a 22.
Oh,
in the
Africans,
desert.
Mexicans?
No, just regular cans, Coke cans,
Oh.
7-Up cans.
Coke.
My dad took me shooting many years ago, 100 years ago. So that's the only time.
Well, yeah, I had an incident when I was 9 years old where a guy had broke into a house
and
that
you
I was
shot
staying
him?
in. It sounds so simple when you say it like that, but it was a very scary situation that happened. This is serious. This is in Compton many years ago when the crack epidemic was way over the top, and we didn't know the crackheads were victims,
Yeah.
And I was a young kid at home. Back then, when you're 10 years old, they leave you in the house by yourself. And
that's what
came
they
in
did
the
back
house.
then. Yeah.
I ran into the back bedroom, which I didn't realize thieves will go to the master bedroom. So if you're trying to hide from a thief in your house, don't go to the master bedroom because they find out where the master bedroom is.
They know exactly where it's at. Yeah.
He opened the door, and I'm a young 9-year-old kid, and I grabbed a .357 Magnum and hit this dude, plugged this guy.
Really?
He was dead. I had no idea
You killed
that he
him?
was dead. Yeah.
Oh my
.357
God.
Magnum in the chest.
Wow.
And then
really?
this was when I was 9 years old.
Holy
and
Christ.
this is serious. This is a long time ago. But the whole thing about that was when you're a little kid, you see TV. When you shoot somebody on TV, they get up. So I was afraid to go to the phone because the phone was on the other side of where he was. Because the phone back then wasn't cordless. It was a corded phone in the center of the house.
Of course.
I didn't want to step over his body to go call anybody. So I basically stand there scared in the corner. I didn't know if this guy was going to get up or not. And it wasn't until my grandmother, who was working at McDonnell Douglas, had come home and saw the dude, and it was hours later.
Wow, that's crazy.
But that's what living
dude.
in Compton was like. This was
Wow, you never told me that story before. That's pretty heavy, dude. You actually killed somebody.
I didn't tell you about that?
No, I've never. No, you haven't told me.
Never heard
of that.
Wow, that was the thing. That's what
Damn.
I didn't realize. Would the guy have done something to me as a crackhead in the house? I don't know.
Oh, please.
But I was a little kid.
Who cares? I mean, he broke into your house.
It was very scary for me, and I'm telling you, because you see all the scary movies, they shoot somebody, and you go walk over them, and they jump on you, right? I wasn't even, if I was smart enough today, I would have just shot the guy twice and went to the phone. But I was a little kid. You're a 9-year-old kid. You don't process stuff like that. I shot this guy. This big old fire jumped out of the barrel and hit this dude, and he laid there. And then they eventually stopped moving, but I was locked in. I didn't go anywhere. I know this really sounds like a bitch story. I'd really, if I was tough, I would have jumped up.
No, man. I mean, you're 9 years old, bro. I mean, you're 9 years old. That's heavy stuff, man. Of course, they didn't take you in. I'm sure they didn't. The cops.
No. But they asked 1,000 questions, which was cool.
I'm sure
but
they did.
Looking back at it now, I would have just called something or whatever. But I was very afraid when the dude came in there. I didn't know what. And my grandfather always told me, somebody comes in, you lock yourself in the bedroom. If they kick this door in, they're bought and paid for. And the dude kicked the door in, and sure enough,
you shot him.
I hit the dude. Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's heavy.
It was a good thing because I don't know if he would have done something to me if he found out I was in there.
Please.
I don't know.
You can't take that chance. Oh,
yeah, but you think about those things. I'm 40-something years old. You think about that stuff at least once a year.
Oh, I bet.
I've gone over it at least 40 times thinking, was the guy going to get me or was he really trying to get the TV? Who knows?
Wow. Hey, brother, we got to go, man. That's a heavy story, man. God, I never knew that. That's wild. That's wild, brother. Well, listen, on that note, we're going to take off. We got to split.
Oh, yeah.
All right, talk to you tomorrow. We got
yeah, man, for sure.
Wow, what a show. All right, listen, take care, brother. All right, JiggaJones.com. You don't want to go into his house unannounced. All right. It is Control Chaos. I'm Gary Garvey. You guys have a great start of your week.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts.
Major indexes are popping on a rebound in tech shares on this Cyber Monday. The Dow is up 1.5%.